Step behind the curtain of the legendary sci-fi saga Babylon 5, 1993 to 1998, and uncover the poignant real-life stories of 29 cast members whose journeys ended far too soon. While they brought to life one of television's most ambitious space odysseys, many of their own stories were marked by loss, resilience, and untimely farewells. In this heartfelt retrospective, we honor the artists who made Babylon 5 a universe of unforgettable characters, and explore the bittersweet legacies they left behind. Prepare for a moving look into the human side of the stars who shaped the mythos of Babylon 5. Mira Furlan. Born on September 7, 1955, in Zagreb, Croatia, Mira Furlan grew up surrounded by culture and creativity. As a teenager, she fell in love with both American rock music and the stage, a passion that led her to study at the Academy for Dramatic Arts in Zagreb. Fluent in several languages, including English, German, and French, Mira quickly became one of the most respected actresses of her generation. Her portrayal of Ambassador Doyle in Babylon 5, 1993 to 1998, turned her into a science fiction icon. Off-screen, her life was marked by resilience. During the Yugoslav wars, she and her husband, director Goran Gajic, were forced to leave their homeland and rebuild their lives in the United States. Together, they raised their son, Marko Lav. Mira passed away on January 20, 2021, at the age of 65, due to complications from the West Nile virus. Her artistry, grace, and strength continue to inspire fans around the world. Andreas Katsulas. Born on May 18, 1946, in St. Louis, Missouri, Andreas Katsulas grew up in a close-knit Greek-American family that nurtured his artistic spirit. His fascination with performance emerged early, eventually leading him to earn a master's degree in theater from Indiana University Bloomington. On stage and screen, Andreas possessed a magnetic intensity, but it was his role as Kar, the complex and soulful Narn ambassador in Babylon 5, beginning in 1993, that transformed him into a science fiction legend. Behind the commanding presence, though, lay deep personal pain. He lost his father during his teenage years, a wound that never fully healed. His two marriages brought both light and turbulence as the demands of his craft often clashed with family life. Even amid hardship, Andreas found peace in his art, channeling emotion into every performance. He continued to work with quiet dedication until his passing from lung cancer on February 13, 2006, at age 59. His artistry and humanity remain immortalized through his unforgettable roles and the hearts of those who admired him. Richard Biggs, born on March 18, 1960, in Columbus, Ohio, led a life of determination from an early age. Growing up on Air Force bases, he faced the challenges of constant relocation and partial hearing loss. Yet he never let adversity define him. After earning a degree from the University of Southern California, Richard pursued acting with unwavering passion. His portrayal of Dr. Stephen Franklin on Babylon 5, 1994 to 1998, won him a devoted following. Beyond the screen, he was a dedicated husband to Lori K. Biggs and a loving father to their two sons, Richard James III and Hunter Lee. Tragically, Richard's life was cut short on May 22, 2004, at the age of 44, due to complications from an aortic dissection. His legacy endures through the compassion and energy he brought to every role. Stephen Furst. Born on May 8, 1954, in Norfolk, Virginia, Stephen Furst faced hardship early in life after losing his father during childhood. While attending Virginia Commonwealth University, he juggled studies with delivering pizzas, often slipping his headshots inside boxes, a clever move that helped launch his acting career. He first found fame as Flounder in the classic comedy Animal House, but it was his role as the endearing Vir Koto in Babylon 5, 1994 to 1998, that earned him lasting admiration. Married to Lorraine Wright since 1976, Stephen was a proud father of two sons, Nathan and Griff. Sadly, health battles later in life, including diabetes, took a toll and led to serious complications. He passed away on June 16, 2017, at 63. Stephen's warmth, humor, and resilience remain a beacon for fans who remember both his laughter and his heart. Jeff Conaway. Born on October 5, 1950, in Manhattan, New York, and raised in Queens, Jeff Conaway was destined for the stage. From his early days studying at the North Carolina School of the Arts and New York University, he radiated both charm and vulnerability, qualities that later defined his performances. Before joining Babylon 5 in 1994 as Zach Allen, Jeff had already captured audiences in classics like Grease and the TV hit Taxi. Yet behind the fame, he wrestled with private turmoil. Addiction haunted him for much of his life, casting shadows over his marriages and career. Despite countless attempts to recover, his health gradually declined. Jeff passed away on May 27, 2011, at age 60, from complications related to pneumonia. His story remains one of immense talent, human frailty, and the enduring struggle to find peace amid the pressures of fame. Jerry Doyle. Jerry Doyle, born on July 16, 1956, in Brooklyn, New York, lived a life defined by reinvention. After graduating from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University with a degree in aeronautics, he soared as a corporate jet pilot and later navigated the high-stakes world of Wall Street before following his true calling, acting. In 1993, he stepped into the role of Michael Garibaldi in Babylon 5, a performance that resonated deeply with fans for its humor, loyalty, and raw humanity. Off-screen, Jerry's life mirrored the complexity of his character. His marriage to fellow actor Andrea Thompson brought joy and challenge, particularly as they balanced demanding careers and parenthood. Later, financial and personal setbacks, including struggles with alcoholism, tested his strength. Despite his demons, Jerry's spirit never dimmed. He passed away on July 27, 2016, at age 60, but his voice, wit, and fierce individuality live on, both through Babylon 5 and his years as a passionate radio host who spoke his truth without apology. Damian London, remembered by many for his portrayal of the minister in Babylon 5 beginning in 1994, was born on November 12, 1931, in Chicago, Illinois. His first steps onto the stage came remarkably early, performing for television audiences in New York by age 16. Over the years, Damian built a career defined by persistence and quiet passion, with Babylon 5 marking a career-defining moment. Yet behind the curtain, life dealt him its share of heartbreak. The early loss of his beloved wife left a deep and lasting scar. Though he remarried and raised 2 children, balancing family and the unpredictable world of acting was never easy. Damian passed away on November 19, 2022, at the age of 91, his cause of death undisclosed. He left behind a treasure trove of performances, subtle, powerful, and deeply human, that continue to inspire admirers of classic television. Michael O'Hare. Michael O'Hare, born on May 6, 1952, in Chicago, Illinois, carried both the discipline of his military upbringing and the imagination of a dreamer. Drawn to literature and performance, he attended Harvard University before honing his acting skills at the Juilliard School. His commanding presence and deep intellect made him a natural choice to lead Babylon 5 as Commander Jeffrey Sinclair, the role that launched the series in 1993 and won him a devoted following. Privately, Michael faced a battle few knew about. He lived with schizophrenia, a struggle that ultimately led to his quiet withdrawal from the show. Though he later revealed his illness so others might understand mental health more compassionately, the toll it took was immense. Michael married Ruth Ivy Ballum in 1998, and together they shared a life away from the spotlight. He passed away on September 28, 2012, at age 60, from a heart attack. His bravery, both on and off screen, remains one of the most poignant legacies in Babylon 5's history. Robin Sachs, born February 5, 1951, in Hammersmith, London, came from a lineage steeped in theatre, his parents both seasoned performers who helped kindle his early fascination with the craft. Trained at the prestigious Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, Robin honed a commanding stage presence that later translated brilliantly to screen. His turn as Hedron in Babylon 5, from 1994, was just one highlight in a career that spanned Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Galaxy Quest, and more. Yet fame did not shield him from loss. The deaths of both parents left him deeply shaken. Twice married but without children, Robin faced the quiet solitude of a performer constantly striving for the next role. He passed on February 1, 2013, at 61, from heart failure, but his voice, charisma, and intensity endure across the landscapes of sci-fi and fantasy television, where he remains a cult favorite. Harlan Ellison, who made a memorable appearance as himself in Babylon 5 beginning in 1994, was born on May 27, 1934, in Cleveland, Ohio. Growing up in a Jewish family, he displayed a fierce intellect and rebellious streak from an early age, channeling both into writing. Though his time at Ohio State University was brief, his determination to forge his own creative path never wavered. Over the decades, Ellison became one of science fiction's most uncompromising voices, brilliant, provocative, and often controversial. His involvement with Babylon 5 was just one chapter in a career defined by imagination and intensity. In his private life, Ellison's story was equally dramatic. Married 5 times but never a father, he often wrestled with the demands of love, independence, and artistic obsession. The deaths of his parents weighed heavily on him, deepening both his empathy and his edge. When he passed away on June 28, 2018, at the age of 84, from cardiac arrest, the literary world lost not just a writer but a force of nature, a man whose words and ideas continue to challenge, inspire, and ignite debate long after his voice fell silent. Louis Turenne, the thoughtful brother Theo of Babylon 5, introduced in 1994, was born on November 26, 1933, in Montreal, Quebec. A proud son of French Canada, he developed a love for the stage early and refined his craft at the National Theatre School of Canada. His calm yet commanding portrayal of Brother Theo resonated with fans and critics alike, becoming a signature moment in a career that bridged both theatre and television. Behind the success, however, lay profound sorrow. The death of his wife cast a long shadow over his later years. A devoted father of 2, Louis continued to act with quiet dignity, even as age and grief tested his spirit. He passed away on July 25, 2006, at 72, from natural causes, leaving a legacy of compassion, professionalism, and artistry that continues to echo through Canadian stage and screen history. Tim Choate, beloved by fans as the eccentric and endearing Zathras in Babylon 5, first appearing in 1994, was born on October 11, 1954, in Dallas, Texas. Growing up in a creatively vibrant family, he gravitated naturally toward the arts, eventually studying acting at the University of Texas at Austin. Tim's portrayal of Zathras, whimsical yet wise, became an unforgettable part of the series' mythos, earning him enduring affection from fans around the world. Off-screen, Tim shared a warm and devoted life with his wife, Madeline, and their son, Flynn. But tragedy struck too soon. On September 24, 2004, at just 49 years old, he died in a motorcycle accident. His loss was deeply felt within the Babylon 5 community, yet his performances remain a vivid reminder of the creative spark and humor he brought to every role, a spark that refuses to fade. Efrem Zimbalist Jr., who portrayed the influential William Edgars in Babylon 5 beginning in 1997, was born on November 30, 1918, in Brooklyn, New York. Raised in a family of distinguished musicians, the arts ran deep in his blood. After studying briefly at Yale, Zimbalist left academia to pursue acting, a decision that would define his life. His polished demeanor and resonant voice carried him to fame in iconic television series such as 77 Sunset Strip and The FBI, where he became a symbol of grace and authority on screen. Behind the elegance, however, was a man who endured profound sorrow. His first wife, actress Emily McLaughlin, died of cancer, a loss that left an indelible mark on his spirit. A devoted father to 3 children, including actress Stephanie Zimbalist, he continued to balance the demands of his craft with the responsibilities of family. Later in life, he found companionship with his second wife, Louise, while continuing to work steadily in television and voice acting. Efrem Zimbalist Jr. passed away on May 2, 2014, at the age of 95, leaving behind a legacy that spans both the golden age of television and the enduring admiration of audiences who grew up watching his commanding performances. What are your thoughts on the talented stars we've lost from Babylon 5? Their performances shaped a series that still resonates decades later. Which actor's passing touched you the most, and whose legacy do you find unforgettable? Share your memories and tributes in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates and deep dives into classic sci-fi history.